Hey everybody, welcome. It is another week of the Capper of the Week. I don't have a clever name, so it's the Capper of the Week video that they do with me. This is a guy that I think is won at least once, maybe twice, and we've never been able to get him on because he lives that seafaring life. And if you follow my page very long, you've seen his parlays up there. You could do worse than to follow this gentleman. I'm excited to have him on the show. It's the one, the only, it's the Capitan. It is Bryan Gillihan. Bryan, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much. How you doing there, Mr. Steamroller?
I'm doing well, man. You are in a part of the world that I've never been that far south in Louisiana. You're in Port Fourchon,
Yes, sir.
Port Fourchon,
Yes,
Louisiana.
sir.
Now, do you speak Cajun?
I do not speak Cajun. I do not speak French, but there's plenty of people down there that do.
I'll tell you, I was doing a bar, doing a show. I think it was in like Alexandria, somewhere down there in the bayou, and I was hanging out with a couple guys after the show and having a couple drinks, and they turned to me and man, we could take you out in the swamp, and they're never gonna find you, man. I'm like, all right, I think you guys are kidding, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna finish my beer and I'll see you later. So yeah, it's a cool part of the country. I know you've got a very cool job. You were the captain of a supply boat that supplies oil rigs with stuff. It
Yes,
sounds
sir.
like a blast, and yeah. So
It's got its moments.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. It's probably we all watch we all watch Most Dangerous Catch with them
Right.
up there grabbing, and that the life on a boat, while it seems kind of romantic, it seems like when you're out there doing it, it looks like a lot of hard work, man. It looks like a ton of hard work is what that looks like.
It
So
can be, but
uh,
uh, but it's
things
all good
break.
out there.
Things break, you can't just take it by the gas station. Somebody's got to know how to fix it. Are you pretty handy? Can you fix engines and
Yeah, we're
systems?
pretty
And
much our own mechanics out there.
you got
So
to be right.
if something breaks, you got to figure out a way to fix it. Whether it's a temporary fix till you get into port and have a professional do it. But yeah,
All right. Well, very good. And he's also, besides being handy on a boat, pretty damn handy when it comes to handicapping. So you know the drill. If you guys have watched the show before, whoever is the capper of the week has an opportunity to appear on a video with me. We will each pick an underdog to win outright. Whoever has the highest payout at the end of the week, or at the end of whoever at the end of those games, they will be crowned the king of all cappers. Are you excited about the possibility of wearing that crown, Bryan?
oh sure, why not?
I'm thinking about getting like a Burger King crown and just like sending it out to everybody once a week. They could wear the king of all cappers. But you have the opportunity for any college game on Saturday, any pro game from Sunday or Monday. Just obviously no Thursday games, no Friday games. So yeah, but you have it's wide open. And when we started to do this, it was baseball, and there was a lot fewer options. So I always said that if somebody picked the play that I was going to make, I'd have to pick a new play. It hasn't happened yet in football season. And just from having a brief discussion, you haven't told me your pick, but you told me the direction you're going. I think we're not going to be safe today.
Right.
So we got it. We got it coming next week during the weeknight. It's the start of Maction, but you can't wait, buddy. What do you got for
I
Saturday?
can't wait. I am going to dig into that Maction and your conference there. You probably followed it a little bit closer than I do because I'm a Big 12 guy.
Right?
But I am going to take the one-win team Akron on the money line, and it's plus 280 at FanDuel.
All right, sir.
And I mean, the reason why I'm taking that is because if you look at their games, they've been fairly close. Granted, they only have one win, but they are playing at home. And can't remember exactly which team they are playing. I think it's Ohio, which is only a 3-win team anyway. And they're on their backup quarterback now because. But I'm at plus 280. That's almost 3 times your money, and I'm all about value. And the way I look at it is there a 1 in 3 chance that they win that game, and I think there is since they're at home.
Right.
We know how home dogs love to come out and show up, even though they're a 1-win team. And so I find there's value in that game, so that's why I'm doing it.
All right, very solid. Now, for all of you Action fans, he is actually playing against Miami of Ohio.
Miami of Ohio, that's right.
Not the Ohio, but Miami
That's
of
correct.
Ohio. And you know what? I don't hate it. I'm looking over that. I got to be honest with you. Anytime I see Akron and I'm thinking about taking a play, it usually I keep moving on. But
Yeah.
I don't hate your rationale. I don't love this Akron defense, but they can put some points on the board. And like you said, Miami of Ohio's got the second string quarterback going. Perhaps that'll slow them down a little bit. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. They've kind of been offensively challenged the last couple of games. They're in conference, putting up just 23 points in those two contests. Why not, buddy? I'll tell you what. A lot of shows you watch them and they take. Well, I'm going to take the 7-point dog, or is it a 7-point favorite to win, or I'm going to take the favorite. There's no challenge in that. But you come on a show and you say, right. I'm taking Akron. I'm taking Akron to win. That's some cojones right there, Captain. It really is. And Akron, for the record, has 0 wins this season against FBS teams. So
that's true.
God bless you. God bless you. That'll be. I will proudly hand you the crown of King of all cappers if you win that game, buddy.
I found this week to be fairly tough. I found a few 3 and 4 point dogs that I believe will win outright, but handicappers out there, the books out there, they're pretty tight with the lines. They're pretty good at setting them lines, and
especially this late in the season where they've got a pretty good body of work. They've seen what the injuries are going to do. They've seen the capabilities through 6 or 7, even 8 games. So yeah, they're starting to get a pretty good read on these teams. That's the thing. You can have some spectacular wins early in the season. That's when you can find some inefficiencies. But holy mackerel, if you end up on the wrong side of one of those, you can look really, really bad.
Yes, sir.
You're taking I like them plus 4 points and they lose by 60. You're like, okay, maybe not.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't love the college card as far as underdogs go. So I'm going to turn my attention to the pros, and I'm going to take a look. I'm going to take a look at the Giants in Seattle. Now, the only way that I'm going to win this week, obviously, is if I win and you lose. Because if we both win, you are the king, sir. You have Akroned me in totally and completely. But the Giants are a mere plus 134. With these two teams, it's a battle of absolutely dreadful run defenses. They are ranked 27th and 28th. Don't ask me which one is which. I don't know. It's the Giants. It's Seattle. Figure it out. But quarterbacks, I think they're pretty close to a push. I know Geno Smith has had a kind of a storybook season. He leads the conference, or he leads the league in completion percentage. He's right up there in ratings, top 5. But I just, at the end of the day, I think this is pretty close to a push. As far as the running back goes, I'm going to give a small nod to Barkley over Walker, even though Walker is really had a nice little spurt here. I think over the long term, Barkley's the better back, and I think he looks very good and just getting stronger. So what does that leave us with? A home field advantage for Seattle and a Giants team that has somehow found a way to win and cover 6 of their first 7. Again, this is pretty close to a push. I think it's a coin toss for me. I think in reality, it should be Seattle somewhere in the neighborhood of minus 15, minus 20, or minus 115, minus 120. Right. So I think that getting this at plus 134, I think there's pretty good value in there. You want to give me better than 6-1 or 6-5 on the team that's just one loss and it's covered all but one of their games. Sure, I'll take it. Give me the Giants plus 134.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind that bet either. I've been underestimating the Giants all season long.
Welcome to the club. Yep.
I've been on the wrong side most of the time because, like I said, I've been underestimating the Giants. Seattle is coming along a little bit in their own way, but getting the Giants as a dog.
Leading the division, buddy. Leading the division.
Yeah, isn't that so?
Seattle Seahawks. It's a world gone mad.
Yeah,
and if Tampa Bay loses tonight, Atlanta is going to be leading the division.
Which Tampa Bay could very much lose this game tonight. I know.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
They've been awful.
They sure have.
So we'll see.
You know?
All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad we finally got you on. And anybody want to shout out that since you'll have hundreds of eyes on this, any friends or family, anybody out on the open water you want to say hey to?
Oh, well, when I get home, I try and leave all that stuff behind me. I'll try not to think about that at all, because
Okay.
I just love being at home. But
All right.
yeah. So by the way, Capitan, I know I go by Capitan,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of Captain.
Uh-huh.
Now on the boat, they call me Captain, what have you.
Okay. What's the name of your boat?
The name of my boat that I'm on right now is the Mr. Colby. It's a little mini supply boat, and so that is the name of my boat.
What's the difference between a boat and a ship? How many feet?
So I'm on right now. I just come off of a mini supply boat. It's 165 feet. Now I'm on the Mr. Colby, which is 130 feet. I kind of wherever they need me, I'll go and run their boat. So the difference would be a couple hundred feet. So in order for me to be a captain of a ship, I'd have to have a lot more requirements, licenses. So
there actually is a difference between a boat captain and a ship captain.
Yes, sir. There is.
Kind of like a private pilot versus commercial pilot, or something like obviously higher, some degree higher than a private pilot, but not the commercial step, is what you're saying.
Right. So I have a 100-ton license. That's my license. From 100 ton, you go to 500 ton to 1,600 ton to unlimited tonnage. And the higher the tonnage, the more schooling and time you put in. But I figure family time is more important than just going to school all the time.
You gotta find that balance, man.
And I'm happy where I'm at. So
terrific.
So
well,
but anyway, they call me they call me the Capitan. I mean, it's a funny story. Is the person who gave me the nickname, and so that's why I go by Capitan.
Who gave you the nickname?
That would be Detroit Lenny.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Yes, sir.
That's outstanding. Well, there you go.
So it just took off, and I went with it.
Why not? Why not? Well, you will forever be known as the Capitan on our show as well. So it's fantastic, man. I wish you nothing but the best. Keep putting those plays, man. You when you get hot, buddy, you get hot. Like everybody that plays parlays, you go through cold snaps. It happens. You lose one of the games, or sometimes you lose all three of them. But man, when you're rolling, my friend, there's nobody that does better.
For your bettors out there, I do want to say that parlays are really not the wisest way to go most of the time. However, I mean, just as a straight bet, you can make money off of parlays too. Just got to buy points here and there, get you over some key numbers, whether it's 3, 6, 7, 10, 13, 14. Those are like your key numbers. And then look at your totals, get over some, like I said, these handicappers, these people who set these lines and totals and all that, they're pretty sharp. So if you can buy a point here or there and let it not cost you too much juice, and you can stick it into a parlay, I've had success that way. I mean, your 3-team parlays, I usually cap it off between like a minus 150, 160, somewhere around that area.
Right.
And you put a 3-teamer together, and it could be anywhere between like high 3s to low 5s, minus, and you win 2 a week, you're making money.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
And your 2-team parlay, I mean, 3 a week, you're making money. So there's a way to make money.
That's why I wanted to do these little shows with guys that were in the comment section, because I wanted to have people that had success that come from different philosophies. So I love when I usually ask everybody, a couple of tips or what their philosophy is. So I'm really glad that you expanded on what you try to do and what you're looking for as far as key numbers and the plays and the kind of cap that you have as far as what you're willing to play in that parlay. So I appreciate it. And I know there's a lot of people that are at different levels that watch the videos. There's some people that do this, semi for a living, maybe even a few that do it for a living. And then there's probably a lot of people that are just starting out. Maybe sports betting just came to their state and they're just kind of getting their feet wet. So those kind of tips, those are fantastic because I get a chance to bloviate about my strategy. Everybody knows where I'm at, that what I like, what I don't like, but I like to have other guys that have had success on there to let everybody know there's more than one way to do it. So man,
Right.
thanks very much. And thanks for having me.
Another thing I do also is only put one unit. I don't care how much I like the play.
Mm-hmm.
I love this play. I don't go, oh, that's a 10-unit play. That's a 5-unit play. I don't do that. Now, I only do 1 unit every single play. Now, my parlays, I might cut it down to half unit, but
Right.
I won't go over a unit because that's when you're going to get in trouble because, like I said, these people who put these lines out, they're smart. They put them out there for a reason like that. So if you stay steady and
Right.
you feel good about whatever you're going to bet on,
don't panic. Don't get greedy.
that's right.
Yep. Absolutely true. And it's one of the more difficult things. If you want to step your units, what I would do is do dry runs. If you got 3 plays, play them all for 1 unit, but on your sheet, tell me which one is your favorite. Mark it at 3, 2, 1, and until you show until you show yourself that you have the ability to do that consistently, to always be able to pick the A game out of A, B, and C. If you can do it on a profitable basis, then if you want to step your units, I absolutely would be behind it. But until you prove to yourself you can do that, I'm the same way. And it is one of the more difficult things because I'm doing premiums. I'm doing the daily free pick. I do picks with Scott. So that's one of the, I pick out games. And for the most part, I like those games. I got an on switch. I got an off switch. These click a lot of boxes for me. These don't click enough boxes. I'm moving on. So it is definitely one of the more challenging things that I do to try to rate the picks that I like.
Which plays out perfectly for your contest with the BB, because your BB, that's supposedly your best bet.
Right.
And so those should be the ones that you feel most confident in. So
correct.
That's good strategy, what you just said.
I think we're on week 14.
What's that?
I think we're on week 14 of doing the contest. So you guys have a pretty good body of work by now. So look back, see how those BBs have done. If you've had profitable weeks, then you can probably gradiate your units. If you've had more unprofitable than profitable weeks, probably should keep it 1 unit. So all right, my friend. When do you head back to the sea?
Oh, I'll be leaving back probably Monday night. So let's see. This is Thursday.
Yep.
So I got about another 4 days.
Got the weekend. You get to see a little more football. Can you watch football on the boat? You got to
no, not usually.
No, can't do it.
Well, we have a TV in the galley area.
Right.
I'm not down there very often because, of course, I'm on the wheel unless I'm on my time off. And when I'm on my time off, I usually like to go pretty much into the bunk room and, chill out, get the stress off. I mean, it's pretty stressful. It can be stressful out there.
I would imagine.
Everything is about safety.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much chill out in the bunk room, whether I watch a movie or scroll my slow Wi-Fi.
Right. I know a lot of times you drop me a comment and you go, I haven't been able to watch the video yet, but here's my picks.
There's a lot of times that it'll take me hours to watch your video, but I will watch it.
Man, that is dedication right there, my friend. I appreciate it.
Because I'm just curious of what side you're on. I mean, I may or may not agree with you.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah, I'm not one of these guys that you'll see in the comment section like, well, I got to fade you today. Like, okay, go get him.
Yeah, that's like me.
I'll
I mean, fade
congratulate
me.
you if you win, and I ain't gonna make fun of you if you lose, because
Yeah.
many times that'll be reversed.
Yeah, I mean, fade me if you want. I mean, I'm just doing what I think
Absolutely.
is going to benefit me.
That's it.
Whether you tell me or fail me, that's up to you, or fade me, that's up to you.
Absolutely
So,
correct. Absolutely correct.
yeah.
Well, Bryan, I appreciate you being on, man. Appreciate you taking time to do it. I know you have limited time there at the house. I appreciate you carving out 30 minutes or so to be on the show. And thanks very much for all the content you put in the comment section. It's Bryan Gillihan, you guys. If you're not taking a look at his plays, at least playing one or two of them. If you're not playing the parlay, you should do yourself a favor and check them out. But this is I appreciate it. Good luck this week on your Akron Zips.
Yes,
Woo!
sir. Thank you for the invite.
Of course, absolutely. And I'm going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing another one tomorrow. We're supposed to be doing 2 today. We had a little internet issues on Montana Clayton's side, so he's going to have good internet on Friday. So we'll be doing another one of these tomorrow with Montana Clayton. So that'll be fun as well. And I got to come up with another dog. So I'm going to be dog hunting for them. You guys, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop us a comment. Let us know who you're tailing, who you're fading, and what you're playing this weekend. All right. You guys take care. We'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.